I'm glad Nicki decided to finally rap and not just tweet.
I knew way too much. I saw way too much.
It seems that Nicki Minaj is on the brink of igniting a storm, taking aim at everyone associated with Megan Thee Stallion. But it looks like the rap icon is going to experience some serious consequences of her outburst because she unleashed her wild accusations at none other than power couple Beyonce and Jay-Z. Nicki suggests the couple is involved in manipulating Megan's streaming numbers. Moreover, she pointed fingers at Beyonce, accusing her of betrayal and insinuating a Machiavellian plan to prepare Megan to potentially replace her in the cutthroat music industry. As hostility escalates, it becomes apparent that this isn't the first clash between Nicki and Megan. The long-standing tension between the two reached a boiling point when Megan dropped a new song called Hiss Just days ago. In her lyrics, Megan took an indirect jab at Nicki, referencing her husband and brother, although she refused to discuss any names involved.
I understand what y'all doing, and I want y'all to get up off me.
No, actually, she said,
use something else. Do something different. Use another tactic.
And guess what? Nicki made her own big step to respond. Fueled by fury over Megan's comments, she decided to take a more aggressive approach. She didn't hold back, even going as far as releasing a diss track titled Bigfoot. In this track, the rapper wasn't being too nice, unleashing all her demons on Megan since the first line, bad B. She like, 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The B fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. Apart from direct the 2020 shooting in which rapper Tory Lanez shot at Megan's feet, Nicki went on to claim Megan lied about getting shot, alludes to Megan's late mother, and insults her rap flow. The song ends with a minute-long spoken word section in which Minaj warns that she has a lot of tea and a second installment still to come.
Since you think it's funny to speak about people's family, well, let's leave that for the second installment.
But folks, it's not just Megan who's facing the explosive nature of Nicki's anger. Her rage wasn't limited to Megan alone. She cast a wide net, dragging everyone Megan has ever collaborated with, including Roc Nation, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. According to Nicki, they've not only betrayed her, but they've also played a role in manipulating streaming numbers to favor Megan. Well, Nicki also has history with the power couple. Despite their past collaborations on iconic songs like Feeling Myself and Flawless Remix, their once amicable relationship took a sharp turn. Nicki has subtly thrown shade at Beyonce in the past in her shady lyrics from Press Play. Where she raps, they said, "Why can't you, Beyonce? Daddy wasn't no businessman. Mama wasn't no business owner. And Mom, what an idiot." Now, her recent uproar involving not just Megan, but also Beyonce and Jay-Z seems to be woven into Nicki's historical issues with them. And judging by Nicki's determination to slam everyone, this saga is only just beginning, promising to plunge us into a more intricate and messy spectacle.
I definitely have mentioned her in my songs before.
oh, I know.
But this one obviously would be a lot more special.
The music industry finds itself at the epicenter of a high-profile feud that has been brewing silently for years, and Megan's track is just the sparkle for everything that's going to happen when Nicki drops more explosive fat. Nicki, usually known for her confident and unapologetic persona, seemed genuinely rattled by Megan's lyrical blows and hiss. And guys, though Megan didn't drop a single name, it was obvious who she's referring to. These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's Law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. The Megan's Law reference requires people to publicly register as offenders. Minaj's husband, Keth Petty, has been in the database for over 2 decades after serving 4 years in prison for his ugly crime. In 2020, her brother, Jelani Mirage, was sentenced to 25 years in a New York prison for the similar crime. So, you see, it's quite a sensitive topic for Nicki, and little does she want for such things to circulate online, especially when her family was fighting until the end.
We have about 50 appealable issues. The amount of evidence that we had that wasn't allowed in this case is unbelievable.
However, the drama didn't stop at Megan. Nicki cast a wide net, dragging everyone associated with the rising star into the maelstrom, including Roc Nation, the record label Megan is affiliated with, and its high-profile founders, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Nicki accused them of betrayal, claiming they conspired against her by collaborating with Megan in manipulating streaming numbers to favor the younger artist, spending so much money. But she's the lil broke independent artist. Desire, you gotta let it go, baby. The world knows she's bad at can't rap. It seems like Nicki is trying to expose the entire plan of the industry to slowly drive her nuts and blackball. In her song Press Play, Nicki named Dropped Beyonce, hinting at a shift in their relationship dynamics. Now, it's suggested that the real beef that Nicki has is not with Megan, but with the Carters. Well, you see, folks, Megan is under the management of Roc Nation, owned by Jay-Z. In Nicki's extensive rant against Megan, the label as well came under fire, with Nicki accusing them of manipulating streaming numbers for Megan's songs. She implied that Megan's boldness and choice of lyrics stems from Roc Nation's backing. Otherwise, no one would brought up these sad stories again.
And
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Nicki even posted a screenshot of a Roc Nation ad promoting Megan's song, questioning the integrity of Megan's success just to show how far she's ready to go. Yet, despite her fury, fans believe that Nicki is not thinking straight in this situation. As one person commented, Megan didn't even mention Nicki's name or her husband's name in hiss. Nicki is literally clowning herself. And another user added, "I'm sorry, but Beyonce have the power to blackball her like it's the Grammys all over again." In this ongoing feud, Nicki goes beyond calling out Megan and takes aim at Roc Nation. The bitterness runs deep, with Nicki accusing the label of attempting to replace her with Megan and manipulating the industry against her, and has many stories of such a sad narrative from the past.
They've made me the bad guy, so I've welcomed the challenge.
She threatens to expose Roc Nation's CEO Perez for allegedly firing people without cause, promising to delve into the reasons behind these decisions in her next song. But the drama doesn't stop there. Word on the streets is that Nicki's resentment towards Jay-Z and Roc Nation is not solely based on Megan. There are whispers of a more profound reason dating back to when Nicki and Meek Mill were in a relationship. Allegedly, after their breakup, Meek Mill went physical with Nicki. Years later, when Nicki worked on a docuseries titled Queen, detailing her life, Roc Nation allegedly intervened. According to rumors, someone from Roc Nation forced her to omit the parts about Meek Mill's real treatment of her, leading to ABO losing the interest and dropping the series.
Also couldn't speak out. I couldn't really say much. And I felt so imprisoned.
Despite the controversy, Nicki managed to release a snippet from the unreleased footage, shedding light on her mistreatment by an ex. This revelation adds another layer to the complexity of her feud with Roc Nation and, by extension, Jay-Z. It's now clear that the ongoing drama involving Nicki, Megan, and the Carters is more than a typical celebrity feud. It delves deep into the shady secrets of the music industry, sick power dynamics, and the personal struggles that artists navigate.
No, y'all just don't want to hear the truth because y'all know y'all don't really belong.
There's a solid reason why Nicki Minaj is standing her ground now. Remember what she spilled about childhood trauma? Picture this, little Nicki standing like a boss in front of her mom, throwing shade at her dad for being all kinds of violent. I remember when my mother would let my father be violent with her, and she always brings up this story about when I was a little girl, and I would stand in front of my mother with my arms open. So you see her frustration working on her life docuseries Queen, and here comes Meek Mill, her ex trying to silence her with a cease and desist letter. But wait for it, Nicki clapped back so hard, calling him a clown and spilling all the tea. Apparently, he was allegedly spitting, kicking, and even sending his own sister to the hospital.
Nicki tweeted this. And I just want to know, how we missed this. Why did we not believe her?
Now, here's where it gets spicy. Meek's connected with Roc Nation, right? And they allegedly forced Nicki to edit out the parts where Meek was being all kinds of not-so-Prince Charming in her docuseries. Theories are going wild, wondering if Jay-Z, the Roc Nation big shot, had a hand in hushing Nicki for his image's sake. And now there's a whisper that they are all trying to blackball Nicki using Megan. Well, netizens have a lot to say about the ongoing drama. As one person commented, Nicki is spiraling out and I'm genuinely concerned. It's like she is lashing out at everyone. At this point, she won't have any friends left. And another user added, "That's how industry does. Drive her crazy and move in the next big thing. They basically pushing her to retire." Now, the situation may turn out to be quite nasty for Nicki, and despite the possible backlash, she doesn't seem to stop. But folks, what do you think is happening between them all? Is Nicki right in her decision to diss everyone at the Roc Nation, or is she just projecting her issue with Megan onto them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.